Stop buying new cars. You are currently looking at a $79,000 German luxury SUV that is officially a paperweight. Day 47 of our comparison, and it's sitting on a lift. Timing chain rattle, failed high-pressure fuel pump, and a software fault that has locked the transmission into limp mode. Next to it, an $8,000 Lexus GX 470 with 200,000 miles. It's outside, it's running, and it's ready for another 100,000 miles. This isn't a fluke. It is forensic evidence of the most aggressive depreciation in automotive history. Today, we are putting these two head-to-head to see which one actually buries its owner and which one buries its problems. Let's start with the block. The Lexus GX 470 runs a 4.7-liter DOHC V8, cast iron block, forged steel crankshaft. It's an engine Toyota built to operate in Alaskan winters and Saharan summers simultaneously. Iron expands predictably. It doesn't micro-crack under stress. Now look at the German crossover. It runs a 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-six with a fully aluminum block. Aluminum is lighter, sure, but it has twice the thermal expansion of iron. Every heat cycle is working those tolerances until they snap. At 180,000 miles, that tolerance stack starts showing up as oil consumption and carbon buildup that costs $4,000 to repair. Here is what the brochure doesn't tell you. That turbocharger spins at 200,000 RPM. The moment you shut your engine off, oil pressure drops, but the turbo is still spinning and radiating heat. This is heat soak. It's the #1 cause of premature turbo failure. The 2UZ FE V8 in the Lexus has 0 turbos. It makes its power through displacement and compression. No oil-lubricated bearings spinning at 250,000 RPM. I counted 18 individual failure points on the German turbo system. Wastegates, solenoids, intercoolers, and blow-off valves. That is 18 chances for a massive repair bill. Look at the German engine bay. It's a mess of plastic and proprietary sensors. I've spent 2 decades buying and evaluating vehicles, and I've distilled everything I know into one document, the 2026 Car Market Cheat Sheet. This isn't a listicle, it's a pre-purchase inspection protocol that you can run yourself in a parking lot. It covers 18 specific mechanical checkpoints, a red flag identification system for hidden issues, and a side-by-side reliability rating for every major vehicle platform in 2026. If you are about to spend your hard-earned money on a used car, do not sign a single piece of paperwork until you check my blacklist first. One mistake could cost you $8,000 in repairs next month. This cheat sheet is the difference between a transaction and a smart decision. Scan the QR code on your screen or check the link in the description to download it right now. I run this test on every vehicle I inspect, and it costs $0. First, the oil cap test. Open the hood. If the underside of the oil cap has a milky, mayonnaise-like sludge, walk away. That is the forbidden milkshake, a blown head gasket. Second, the panel gap test. Robots build cars. The gaps between the hood and the fender should be identical on both sides. If your pinky fits in one gap but only a fingernail fits in the other, that car has been hit. Third, the transmission stress test. Find a steep hill, drive at 30 mph, and lightly press the gas without letting it downshift. If the RPMs flare up but the car doesn't speed up, that's your torque converter slipping. That's a $4,000 repair right there. Let's talk real numbers. The 2026 German SUV depreciates 20% in the first year alone. That is $16,000 gone before the first scheduled service. Over 5 years, factoring in finance charges, higher octane fuel, and the statistical probability of an out-of-warranty repair, you're spending over $100,000 to own that car. The GX 470 at $8,000? Even after a $1,200 pre-purchase inspection, new fluids, and a set of tires, you are all in at $11,000. You're keeping $85,000 in your pocket to invest. You didn't buy a car. You bought a car and a retirement account. Here is the mechanical truth. The 2005 to 2009 Lexus GX 470 was engineered by a company that believed engines should last longer than loan terms. Impressive technology is what makes you feel confident on the test drive. Reliable technology is what gets you home at 200,000 miles. If you're making a purchasing decision right now, don't be the person who loses $70,000 on a badge. Use the cheat sheet, share it with someone about to make a mistake, and I'll see you in the next one.